jump on it. Okay,
That's
we're back.
way better.
Yeah, this is way better on this screen and
That's
everything.
crazy though, how the laptop sucks.
I did the the laptop I don't think is that powerful. I've used it for one other live or two other lives. I did it on a Discord live and a regular live on here.
Mhm.
So hopefully that one works, but you know, sometimes it's better unexpected this way, and we're talking about staying organized and things like that. And now you get to see my room is not so organized. My office.
Yeah.
Give me some motivation to do it. But it's like
More?
finding your why. More motivation
More?
to it. Yeah, more motivation to it.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so I gotta get motivated to do that. Now it's running good. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Josh. John, what's up, brother? What's up? So
Hey, John, Nick and Ellie. Look
Yeah.
at
we back. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Brian. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for the heads up that it wasn't working. We tried using the laptop, but
It sucks.
yeah, it sucked. That was
It's way better, more clear here.
yeah. This has a better presentation too. Apple
Yeah.
products sponsor me.
Apple products. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it sucks.
Yeah. And today, you're not an Apple person.
No,
You're
I'm
Android.
a true loyal Android
And
Galaxy person.
look at the Android computer out there, what it did.
What?
Didn't work? The laptop?
Oh, that was an Android?
I don't know. It's not Apple, so to me, everything that's not Apple is Android.
Yeah, whatever.
So yeah, anyway, we're here. This was a cute couple. Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, that was Josh.
No, that's John.
No, it says, hope you guys are doing well.
Oh, Josh said, yeah. And thank you, Josh. He said, hope
Get
you
that
guys are
right.
doing well. No, Josh said you're
Josh.
doing well. John
Exactly.
said cute couple. Yeah, I was reading the cute couple. I missed Josh's one. Sorry, Josh.
Get it right.
Yeah. Yeah, we decided to come live because it's like I know I had to go live, but I volunteered to go to work, and I traded some shifts and stuff like that. So it's like, well, winds up working out, and I get an extra day off on vacation later on. So did that, and I'm like, oh, you know what, we'll get it done. And then unexpected, I was like, I'll meet you at the gym. You were doing cardio, I was doing legs and cardio. And then I'm like, you know what? While we're here, instead of meal prepping, I had a bunch of stuff prepped. I'm like, why don't you just come over here?
Mm-hmm.
To my surprise, she said yes because she's very particular on the schedule. We're talking about schedules too.
I'm very strict with my schedule.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
And I'm very flexible.
Nothing stops me.
Yeah.
Not even you.
Yeah. No, nothing stops you with your schedule. For me, I'm flexible with my schedule, but it leads to a downfall. That's why I talked about in the Muscular Mystic video. If you guys haven't watched that one, I don't know. Do you even get notifications for that? Everyone says they don't get notifications on my videos for both channels.
For
Muscular. The other one, the smaller channel with only 36 people.
Where at though?
It's on YouTube.
It should, but then by the time I'll be like knocked out.
Yeah, that one I did a quick video talking about being too comfortable in life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's important to be comfortable and like lay back on yourself sometimes. But for me, I don't always I would be real hard on myself. But then when I lean back hard, like be lazy. So,
be extra lazy.
Yeah. So, and then, or I'll overthink. And this is the thing we talk about too in the manifesting community. I mean, you talked about this earlier. People who overthink a lot of stuff, such as myself, you start thinking, oh, I got to do this and this and this and this and this. And you do all these things. And like my brother once said, I'm a master of moving really fast and not getting anywhere. Yeah.
We've been telling you that.
Yeah. So, and you guys have seen it. It's like, oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. I got this channel. I got this. Trying to run 4 channels and to get no content anywhere. Trying to study for an exam and not do that and go to work. So
you need to make up your mind, my boy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the thing too. Knowing exactly what you want. First rule of manifesting. But getting comfortable, you don't know what you want.
That's not good though.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you try to be comfortable, but you always have to keep on going no matter what it is. I feel like I mean, one of the first things is you started the training or the schooling for getting your certificate. Yeah. And that's one of the things that you should have just focused on.
Right. So that was, and my thing was like, oh, I'm going to spend some time on this and then run the channel and then do that and then go lift. And then it's like, well, then I made a new group of friends in the meantime. So it's like, oh, you know what? Then I got a day of the week I'm hanging out with them, then trying to hang out with my brother and spend time with my parents and have date nights with you. And it's like playing it all off. What do I always say? Play it by ear?
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't play life by ear.
You gotta kind of make a date for each of the things that you want to do.
Yeah.
Don't go crazy either.
Yeah, and remember, at the end of the day, it's like sometimes choosing yourself is doing the best thing for everybody else, and that's not being a dickhead or anything. But that's something it's hard for me to get through my head because I am a people pleaser. At the end of the day, you guys know this as clients or viewers. It's like I feel horrible if I'm not getting back to people.
But sometimes you gotta stop that though.
Yeah, which is again, it's not really a good self concept because you're putting other people before yourself. You can still love and care about people, but put yourself first.
Yeah, you gotta.
And it's a hard lesson to learn. Yeah,
you gotta stop that because the people in your life, they're all grown up.
Yeah.
And they need to worry about themselves the same way you need to worry about yourself too.
Yeah.
So you can't always be there for people.
Yeah, and that's the big thing with coaching and teaching people on the channel and stuff like that is trying to, like I always said, I'm not going to always be there. I try. I did. You see, I dedicate a lot of time to it, or the most I can. And if you're in the Discord, you'll see like I don't always write in there, but when somebody writes, I'm back pretty quick and stuff like that. If you want to book a session, I get back to you within 24 hours. If we're coaching or doing DM coaching, I'm back within 12 to 24 hours. Like there's always something, but it's hard at times. So the whole core message of manifestation and just life in general is the cavalry's not coming and the coach can't always be there. When you're on the field, just like take a sports reference back when I played sports, the coach isn't out there with you. You have to take the knowledge they taught you in practice and the live streams and all this stuff and run with it. And you have to play the game, and it can be hard.
Yeah. It's hard, but you got to stick to a schedule all the time and not let it just slack off.
Yeah, exactly. And then Josh brought up a good point. It's like we all are responsible and we have to take care of ourselves. Can't pour from an empty cup. Exactly. So you have to fill your own cup, and it sucks at times because
that's what I'm telling you. I told you that. Like, for example, like the example I was telling you with my kids yesterday. I was with them Saturday evening to Saturday nights, basically late at night, knowing the fact that we had that breast cancer walk.
Yeah, the next morning. Day,
so we both only had 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And then the next day, yesterday.
Yeah. It's for
yesterday. I was like, I told my kids, I'm like, all right, well, I'm heading out, and they're like, oh, you're already leaving. I'm like, you're all grown.
Yeah.
You're grown. You guys come and out as you please. Sometimes you guys don't tell me what you guys are doing, what you guys are going, whatever. Sometimes you don't acknowledge me as your mother. Sometimes you do. So, like when I do it, you guys are like, "Oh, why, mom? Like, what's that?" I'm like, "No, don't do that." So my daughter and my son was like, "Okay, you're right." Fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, exactly. That's what I thought. So that's what I mean about like. You need to just think about yourself sometimes. Right. Everybody's grown. They do their own thing. At the end of the day, they make their choices. And it's like, no, you don't do that. Don't do that. Just worry about yourself because they're all grown.
It's funny, too, because we both actually did it on Saturday because you're strict with your going to sleep schedule. It's like, right now, thank you for being here.
I know. I was still debating, though.
Yeah, you were debating. I told you to go to bed.
I'm still tired from Sunday. Yeah. Because we only had 4 hours of sleep, and I was like, oh, and I was so tired in the morning at work. I was telling my coworker, I'm like, oh my god, I drank coffee, it's not working.
Yeah, because you forgot the ghost energy.
I feel like I was like a bubblehead, like I was going like this, because I was just sleepy. I'm like, okay, I need to get up and I need to go get some more coffee. That's when I drank my energy pills.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I was a little bit better, but since today was moving around today, I was back and forth. It gets you moving, The good thing is I was kind of busy today, so I was a little bit all over the place. Yeah, I was back and forth with different buildings, and I was doing my eye exams and all of that stuff. Right. So I was that did kind of help me a lot. It was just the first 2 hours in the morning that I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. Like even now I feel a little bit tired. I'm okay. But it's just okay.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised you dreamed of this. Yeah.
But I feel like it was just the cardio that killed my ass.
You did a lot of cardio
today.
Especially
the Stairmaster kicked my ass.
I got my fat ass on the Stairmaster today. Oh Brian, you'd be happy with that. I got my fat ass on the Stairmaster. If you don't know, Brian's one of my training partners. We don't always train together, but we're in the same training group. I got my fat ass on the Stairmaster for 30 minutes and I hit it again in the morning, hit the bike in the morning. Since you're sleeping over, I'll be up extra early before my shift, so I have to go do some cardio before
See, and the thing is that you have that little cardio gym downstairs.
Yeah,
so
I mean, at the end of the day,
are you serious?
See, the funny part is, it's not just me. At the end of the day, we all make excuses, and we have. Ryan put the hard eyes. we all have no excuse. Like we all have excuses, but half the time they're bullshit excuses. Like there's no reception down there, so I can't watch YouTube while I'm working out.
No, I know, I get it because you can make something there.
Yeah, you've been in there.
But I feel like as long as you have some music in your ear, which I'm sure you do get signal for that. I can't.
Do you have to download the music? Yeah.
No.
Oh,
it's weird. I feel like because you know why? Because certain apps, I feel like they take more signal than any other. Yeah,
because YouTube is streaming it down, but whatever you have downloaded.
I had even tried to look at YouTube, it won't let me. Yeah, but then I go into Spotify, and it's like I could listen to it.
I could try Spotify.
Like, what?
But see, I don't listen to music. I listen to Tom Platz saying, "Kill me, kill me."
I'm sure you can find in Spotify or Pandora, or I heard like Tom Platz yelling at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kill me. 5 more minutes. Yeah, that's so. But like, see, we make excuses like, "Oh, that's my excuse." Okay, you want reception? Drive over to. There's 3 gyms along the route.
Baby, you got LA down the street. Are you seriously kidding me?
LA Fitness is right around the corner. CFX is right around the corner.
Exactly. What's
LA is on the way. There's another Export LA is on the way to work. So there is no excuse to it because you saw when I did my show. You pointed out to me today. You did it. But then sometimes, like I said before, and I was telling you this, and this is important for everybody else too, is knowing why you want to do something. So when I wanted to do the bodybuilding show, I had something to prove. And I didn't care if she was on board with it or my parents or my brother or my friends I didn't care who was on board with it. I had to prove something to myself.
This is the thing, though.
So you have to know why you're doing something.
This is the thing, though. Like we had overcome a lot of things over the 5 years up and downs.
Right.
I mean, we both changed in so many different ways. I mean, we become really good. Like I know one of our big issues about like, let's work out together. This and that. I'm like, okay,
yeah, it's I love fine. To work out together. Yeah,
it's fine. But sometimes now that we're okay. The thing is like, we're both okay. We both don't feel any type of way, especially you, because I know what we've been through. Because there was always that thing about like, oh, you want to work out because by yourself because this is. I'm like, no. You know, now that we both understand each other about a lot of things, we should be fine. Yeah. So nothing should be stopping you to do what you
and I don't really
gotta do when it comes to workout.
Because on top of that too, it's like you'll give me a boost. Like look at today, and Brian, you'll like this one too. I hit the stack for reps. On leg extensions while I was already tired. And Brian, this one's for you. I saw that. I'm like, damn, look at that tricep popping out right there. Show it to Jimmy. But we'll point this out too is like knowing your why and what was the point we were just making? Oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. What'd you just say?
Before working out?
Oh yeah, working out together. Yeah, I love working out with you, and then it's like okay, you give me a kiss in the gym, and then I go fucking hit the rep. When I was already dead, I did 15 reps with the whole stack and leg extensions. Cool. That gave me some motivation. That's more, Brian giving me a kiss in the gym is not going to do the same thing. Maybe Danny or Jimmy. But what's it called? That's not going to do the same thing for me. So it's like that gives me motivation. But with the torn pec or a messed up shoulder or whatever issue I'm going to have, if I can't get the weight off me, the weight that I move, you're strong, but you're not going to be able to pick 225 up off my chest probably. Shrug it up.
Well, see, this is
that's why it's better to go with my guys to the gym.
I've been telling
you that. You told me that, yeah. But I always said, hey, here and there, one time, like whatever, which we do. And now, every now and then, we learn. That's why you said like we both change so much. Like I don't ask as much, but when I do, or sometimes if we're already together and it's a weekend, you're like, oh, well, should we go together? Or like we'll both work out together. But usually we just do our own things because it's different. We're on different paths to it. This is all cultivated mass, so I'm getting bigger. In the XL shirts now. We could train tomorrow with Danny. We'll yell at you. Yeah, exactly. We need it.
You might probably he might need a kiss. Maybe give me that motivation.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a quick one from Jimmy telling me my lips aren't ready. Jimmy's this old dude I was talking about. He's like, "You ain't ready, bro."
Oh my god.
He just saw a tricep. But but knowing the whole point of it was like knowing your why and stuff. So it's like I could go to the gym. How many people go to the gym? Everybody goes to the gym, but if you're not locked into a why, like granted, when I did my show, I had 7 weeks. 7 weeks is not nearly enough time to prepare. I came in flat. I did a lot of things wrong, but it was to prove I can do it. Why did I sign up for the personal trainer thing? At the time, I was like fired up. It's like, oh, I'm going to open up a gym. But then you start running into stuff. It's like, it's going to cost this much. I got to pay these credit cards. What about this? Well, I have time for Mystic. And I started overthinking things. And then it's like you said, are you going to work at a gym? I don't want to work for somebody else. I already work for somebody else. And I already barely have time. So I'm not going to do it. The why to it is I want to prove something to myself. But that's the hard part about it. When you're on this journey, it's self-love. So I love myself already. So sometimes it kills your drive. A lot of drive comes from, I hate myself. I'm going to prove something. But it's not a healthy way to live.
It's not.
Because then you fuck up your mind mentally. Like when I did the bodybuilding show, what was driving me and I've talked about this on the channel. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but it's like I would wake up in the morning in those morning cardio sessions. I was remembering a lot of bad times that we had between us. I was remembering things you said
Should
about
we break up and maybe that will help you?
Yeah, probably. They what's it called? I will know because we were in together and I was remembering a lot of bad shit. And I was like, okay, I'm going to use this for drive. And I would listen to Tom Platz. Like, I came back from the Olympia and she was with my training partner.
Yeah.
Like, that never happened with me.
But
I was listening to all that negative shit and it drove me and I would just go
but see, this is a
but
thing,
it wasn't
though.
healthy because my mind was getting fucked up and I didn't want to see
Everybody is different, though, because, okay, we have talked about this and I'm sure we had talked about this at the live before. But it's just different because, for example, you have not experienced a lot of relationships, especially serious relationships, like me and you have had.
Yeah.
I experienced relationship, as you see, I'm older than you.
Yeah.
So I experienced a lot of relationships, and see, my mentality is different, right? And this is one of the things that it triggers more you because, like, for example, like, let's say, for example, if like me and you broke up today. Best believe that I'll be hurt. Like I have told you before, I'll be hurt because I do care about you. We've been through a lot together for 5 years and stuff. But since I'm older and grown and had experienced a lot of things, if somebody else comes into my life the next day or the next 2 days or next week, best believe that I'm going to try to move on. And I will definitely move on. You get what I'm saying?
Damn, what you want to bring that up for like that?
No, but I'm saying because this is what I'm saying.
No, but yeah, you're talking about different mentalities, yeah.
For you, like,
for me, it would fuck me up, and I would purposely, because I'm not going to go in somewhere else hurt, or even if I'm not, because I think this is a thing, and now we're going to get into psychology more than like manifesting, but like, okay, so like you're older than me and you've experienced more relationships.
Right.
You've learned to shell up, so it's hard for you to even have feelings for anybody, which is what was a big struggle for like a lot of the relationships. It is hard. Because for me, I mean, I've caught feelings for people before, but it was all like puppy love stuff, and it was like I said, like you're the first one like, that I wanted to get the chance to.
Because the difference is that when you had told me about that other relationship you had, it wasn't really a relationship.
No, it wasn't. No, it was a could have been, and it never did.
Because why? Okay, this is where we go back. You're trying to make other people happy,
right?
Okay, because I know you have told me that you were with that person because you were trying to make somebody else happy.
Right.
And this is where I'm coming from.
This is what my family would have wanted, yeah.
This is where I'm coming from. You need to think about yourself. You cannot always think about, oh, that makes you happy, I'll do it. It's the same thing with my kids. I learned at first, I used to blame myself a lot for my kids, what they did, because my kids are not perfect, right? And I used to blame myself for a lot of things that they've been through. And I came to learn that it's like, no, I'm not going to blame myself. Why? Because I provided for my kids without nobody's help. I worked 2-3 jobs at a time, back to back, to feed my children, have a roof over their heads, have clothes in their bag, and have shoes to walk in.
Yeah.
So no, I don't blame myself. So now when they're trying to be slick and they're trying to be like, oh, my mom, this, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So now as they're getting older, they come to realize, no, my mom did actually work her ass off,
right,
to give us what we have.
And that's something you start to realize when you're older.
Exactly.
Like,
so that's what I'm saying. So now you came to realize as you're getting older that the time we've been to, you came to realize, no, I'm happy. I'm not making anybody happy, because I'm sure that when we first met, you have told me that a lot of people were very unhappy.
Yeah.
Exactly. So then you came to learn that, no, fuck that shit. I'm gonna make myself happy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna think about other people anymore.
Right.
She makes me happy. This makes me happy. Or even if it's not her, I just like enjoying myself being with that person.
Right.
Because why? Because now you're thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about anybody else.
Yeah. And then you got to be careful with that whole thing. We'll continue your point.
No, and then because you came to seeing, like, the people you work with, you came to realize, and you came to see, damn, what the fuck? I'm like, they're supposed to be happy for me. Those are not my friends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think I've told this story to some people too before. It's like, yeah, you get what's it called? You get what's it called? Like a certain group of friends, like you said, the group of friends. It's like they should be happy that you're in this relationship. Instead, they're mocking it or whatever. It's like, granted, in the beginning, it wasn't a relationship. It was friends with benefits, like just fucking around, hanging out. But then you see, I'm happy with this person, and it's like, okay, yeah, it's cold. By the way, the office, the window seals are fucking blown out, so like it's cold as hell. So that's why we were going to do the live out there and keep you warm. What's it called? So I was trying to, like, I wanted to hang out with that friend group, but they'd break my balls whenever, like, because at that time, okay, I was talking, I had like, there was, not to be bad or nothing like that, what I was talking about, there was multiple women I was talking to. I didn't do anything with it, but I would, like, and I'm sure there was people that you could have been with too, but every time I would ask you to hang out, you'd be down. If you'd ask me to hang out, I'd be down. Like, we wanted to spend all our time together, and your friends, like, it's like not in a bad way, but like you don't have a big group of friends. I did at that time. It was a kind of bigger group of friends. It's bigger than like the group I have now. So when I would hang out with that group, it was like they'd be breaking my balls because I'm not going to be there. But like it was always, it's like, oh, you should be here. You should be here. It's like, but if I'm happy with this person, I think I fell in love too with the idea. Like, so at first it was like, okay, fun, we're just hanging out and stuff. But it wasn't just you, it was the idea of you. You were somebody who's always broken all the rules. I was someone who always followed all the rules. Mm-hmm. And I always wanted to break the rules. I wanted to be out in California. I wanted to go compete in a bodybuilding show. I wanted to not work the trades. I had a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to do, but it was to make my family happy, to help my family, to make it where it's like I don't look like a fuck up.
Right.
And so I had no trust in myself. And I had to like ask everybody else, oh, is this how it is? Like, a big person was my dad. I was like, oh, I had to always like, oh, what does my dad think? What does he think about this? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So being with you, it's like you ran away from home at a young age. Like you had all your shit, like whatever you went through, it's like you just broke all the rules. You didn't do it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I fell in love with the idea. The first time I ever lied to my parents was to be with you. And we'll do a video where we get more into that, like, because we don't have much time tonight, but like we'll do one where it's like for the membership channel, which by the way, we got 3 videos up and I'm posting another one this week. And then maybe next week we'll do the one, but we'll get deep into like how we first met and stuff like that. But yeah, that was, I didn't even lie to my parents till I met you. So I was a very straight edge, like very good. I didn't drink till I was 23. I started drinking like a couple months before I met you. Because I think I met you when I just turned 23. I was 22 to 23.
Oh, you were very young.
Yeah, I just turned 23 when I met you in like the first week of April or second week of April, right before Easter time. And then it was in December of that year, and I was 20 because I had my birthday at the end of March. So I just turned 23 like 2 weeks before I met you. And then and now I'm 2 years away from 30. like a year and change from 30. And it goes by quick. Life goes by quick, and you gotta know.
My God.
You gotta know like what your goals are, and it's like for me, and like I mean, you guys have seen me. I'm all over the place. I'm doing this. I'm doing that, and like she points out and tries to keep me level-headed, but it's hard when you're. And a lot of you know this. Like I think that's why a lot of you guys relate to me is because I'm all over the place. It's like, you know, my intentions are good. And you know what I want to do is good, and where I'm trying to aim for, but I'm trying to do too much, and a lot of times it serves from like. Oh, I don't want to let her down. And she's like, no big deal. I don't want to let my family down. They're like, no big deal. Or my friends, they're like, no big deal. But in my head, it's like, that's where your self-concept needs to be raised up. Is like taking care of your business first is all. By doing that, you're showing love to those people. Because not just working out to put myself in the best shape to feel good about myself and to accomplish a goal of actually getting on stage and doing well, And that was, like I said, the manifestation is like I wind up having a group of friends now that all want to step on stage.
That's
so
good.
We could all go on stage together
See,
at the same time.
That's the people you need. You need the people that are positive and like motivate you and stuff, because you're not gonna be hanging around with people who always are down and negative. And I'm like, no, you don't want to be around that vibe.
Yeah.
I'd rather walk away. I'd be like, okay, you're not for me. You're not my friend. You're not gonna be my friend because this is no.
Yeah. And it's like, and like I gotta realize too. It's like sometimes like I used to get it in my head like when I was doing the show. It's like, she's not gonna want to hang out with me because I'm eating clean and she doesn't eat clean on the weekends, and I'm like, she's gonna be disappointed. But look, we went for our walks and stuff, and I bought you dinner or whatever, and I sat there and watched you eat. And I took one French fry.
I mean, like I said, you've done it before.
Yeah, I've done it. It's just the thing of locking in, and it's like that's why I say it's very important to know why you're doing something.
Well, you gotta be strict again. That's not what it is.
And knowing what it is, it's like, okay.
My water. Can I get the water?
Yeah.
It's behind you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like, so knowing why you're gonna do something. Why do I want to do a competition? And it's like, it might be something so simple as like a lot of it was like when we went to that cabin before I did the show, I was probably in the worst shape of my life because without getting too graphic, we were in the middle of the deed and I'm out of breath, fucking sweating my ass. And I'm like, this is disgusting. And then getting in the hot tub with my belly out and stuff. And I'm like, this is disgusting. I'm like, why is this person even attracted to me? And I sent you the lady, I think on Instagram, like, she's like, I don't work out for me. I work out, like, she goes, I do work out for me, but she goes, I work out for my husband because I want to give him the best version of me. And it's kind of like the same thing I do too. It's like, not only I'm working out for me because I want to look good and feel good, but also it almost in a way shows that you care about your partner too, because I'm like, I'm bringing you a good package.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're putting effort into the relationship almost. In a way. I don't know if that makes sense. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So it's like you hype them up and then it's like give them motivation. It's like if you're working out every day and looking good and getting better, me not doing that is like why would that person want to be with you? Mm-hmm. If you're the only one who's bringing something to the table, then the other person doesn't want to be with you. Yeah. So that's why it's like it also benefits your relationship. So that's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
And then like or something so little as like, oh, my friends want to step on stage. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys motivation. I'll step on too. I don't give a fuck as long as I am worthy to be on the stage. I don't care if I win or lose.
Well, the thing is that nowadays it's hard to find friends like that motivate you and just be positive and actually be proud of whatever you do. It's like nowadays you hardly find people like that.
Right.
You know, it's like not even a handful of people that you will find to be like, oh, you know, like, oh, you look good, whatever. It don't matter.
You could tell someone they look good without hating on them.
And then, you know, it's just that nowadays people just want to make people feel horrible about themselves and just judging people and just talking a lot of crap about them because there's so much jealousy and envy and so much greed and ego. And people just think about themselves, and it's just like, it's horrible nowadays. It's bad.
It's like even like in the group of guys, like we'll bully each other, but we know we're not actually talking shit. Like in the group, like if I don't do my cardio or something, or they see me eating out, or they see me post something, they're gonna send the pig emoji to me. Or if I see them doing the same thing, like the one guy in the group always goes to crumble cookies, so. You gotta send them the pig. So yeah, it's just like little things. I mean, like there wasn't really a full topic on today. It's just like we wanted to stop on. It's like, well, circumstances have aligned that we could be together. And I know you've been wanting to go live for a while. Yeah. And I didn't know.
I feel like sometimes they just, I guess, they need an update and see how everything's going and stuff like that. You know.
How is it going?
So far, it's going good. So far, it's going good.
You're happy with how clean the house has been and.
I've
been a clean pig.
It's better somewhat.
Yeah. I put makeup on a pig real nice. And I've been a pretty good chef too. So
yeah, you got better.
I got pretty good.
Got better than them sazones and stuff.
Yeah, do pretty good. Make a mean meal prep.
They're better. They're getting better though. Can't complain.
Yeah, so it's like that's the thing too. Yeah, help each other with your goals and stuff. I don't know. Today wasn't really like a solid She asked me, she goes, what are you going to do for the topic? I'm like, I don't know. It always just comes to me. If you guys got questions, you can ask them. If you got questions for us, you could ask them. But we were only going to stay on real quick because it's already past her bedtime and she's already being generous enough to like be on here. Like, because she knows that that it would probably help you guys, or if you guys got questions on, I mean, everyone's already going to, actually here, let me ask it for you guys. What were you thinking when we were broken up and I was manifesting you?
Like me thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know what you're trying to get from here.
I'm not trying to get an answer out of you. You can tell me the truth. No, I'm going to tell you. I'm giving you the questions I already know they're going to ask.
I would think about him. Okay.
Yeah, see, because she's got an ego and a pride she don't want to admit it. Yeah. And then, yeah, you're acting like I'm trying to make you say it. Like, wait, where's the fake gun? Like, no, yeah, because like she wouldn't admit it. And it's like when we went to the cabin, she said it on the live. But before she said that, that's why she was like, oh, we should go live. And then earlier in the day, I asked you, I'm like, well, what were you feeling? And you're like, I was thinking about you. And I'm like, but the crazy one was when I was thinking about us at the beach that one time. And then when I ran into BFF, she told me that she keeps talking about you guys at the beach. And I'm like, well, we already had experienced so much stuff then. Like, why was it the same thought that I was thinking? Yeah. Which is insane. That's how this stuff like works. And if you don't believe me, you can believe her story. And if you think that we're like working together on it, you go ask her best friend and she'll tell you the same thing. Like whatever I was thinking, like that's why it blew my mind and I'm like, there's something to this that all human beings are connected because it's not just you. I thought about 3 people today. All 3 of them messaged me. Right before we went live, I got a text message. It's one of my training partners telling me, you going live? And I'm like, and I told you who it was going to be right before that. So I was like, you know stuff before it happens because we're all connected and stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy how stuff works. I mean, it had happened to me before, so I get it.
Yeah, and it's like how many times before a coincidence becomes a pattern, which becomes a fact.
Yeah, it's crazy how things work out. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay.
And let's see, is anyone else got anything? Tried to sign in from my other account, so happy to see both of you. Good to see you too, Mama Delia. Let's see, what was the other question they'll probably ask? I'm trying to give, because whoever's going to rewatch this, I already know you're going to have questions about afterwards. Well, when they rewatch the after, because most people watch these after. It's like we'll get a little group.
This is what time is it?
Especially it's late. Oh yeah, you got a different.
I do watch. A little. What is it?
The Kinder Egg. The Kinder Egg bat.
A little bat. What was I gonna say? Well, yeah, because usually around this time, a lot of people are getting their stuff together to go to bed, and they just getting ready to go to work the next day, try to get their sleep. Because I know I was. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, it's trying to. Yeah, she's trying to wrap it up for the night too, and it's like, what do you call it? I lost my train of thought. I just saw Sicario says, "Are you guys still dating?"
Who's Sicario?
He's been around the channel for Sicario. How long you been around? Like 2 years, probably now. Almost on and off. Cool hairstyle, Nick. Oh, thanks. I called it. I just got out of the shower, and Brian's gonna line me up tomorrow.
2023, he says. Oh,
so it's 2020, 2 years. Yeah, so 2 years. I was gonna say, I'm usually, like I told you earlier, I have a hard time studying for tests and stuff, but I got a photographic memory with people, names, faces, and stories.
I know you have said that.
Yeah, like in the gym today, I told her, she's like, oh, I only recognize people I see a lot, and I'm like, I don't recognize anybody.
Well, because when I go to the gym, I just go straight to what I'm supposed to do that day. And I don't really pay attention to people. I just do what I gotta do and try to block everybody, and just do my workouts, and that's it.
Like I caught the one employee out of the corner of my eye.
And then the only time I will recognize someone is when I see them every day, constantly. Right. That's the only time I recognize him. But that's it. But I would not be like, oh, you don't know. You know that person? No.
Yeah. No. Yeah, because I asked you, I'm like when I was like, that guy used to work at the other gym. You're like, well, I don't know. And he was like, who knows? Was he the one with the little thing? Was the one that tried to sell you training? He had the little skinny guy with the little beard like that. Ooh. Oh, you didn't even see him on the way out. I was like, because that was I caught him like this. when I was walking in, I didn't even turn to look at him, and I made the connection, which is where I knew him from.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I had trouble with was that little tiny girl and her boyfriend. I recognized them from somewhere, but she looks like a famous influencer, so that's how I thought.
She looked
but it's
like
not
a midget to me.
Yeah, she was like the little midget girl. Yeah,
but she had a really cute body, though. I gotta say that.
Yeah, just she looks like that.
For being tiny, she looked really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
She looks so cute though.
I recognized her and the boyfriend, but I think they went to your old gym. And I would only go to your old gym 4 or 5 times in total, and I remembered them.
Blinks?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you were at Blink, that's where I knew them from. It made the connection.
Really?
I made the connection. They went to Blink, and I only went there a few times with you, and I made the members. I'm good with remembering stuff. Yeah. And what's it called? Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty good with that stuff. And are we still dating? Yeah, we broke up in the middle of this so I could train harder.
I think we're gonna have to break up again because he's slacking.
We'll break up. We'll break up until I get back in competition shape, and then we'll get back together.
Yeah, that's the only way he gets his head straight.
Yeah,
when it comes to work.
When you gotta lock in on everything on life. Well, that's the thing too. I tell people too. Sometimes is in the relationship stuff. What do you call it? You like the people are like, oh, it took me a long time to manifest. Like you always came back within, I think the longest we were broken up was like 10 weeks. And either you'd reach out first or I'd reach out first, or just literally would wind up in the same place or whatever, or the time of BFF or whatever. So your best friend got us back together the one time. Like 2 of the times we ran into each other at the gym. 2 times you reached out first and 2 times I reached out first. So like it was always a different thing. So like people are like, oh, should I reach out? Should I not reach out? It depends if your mind's right. Because there were times I reached out and nothing happened because my mind was fucked up. But when my mind was good and I felt good about her and I like forgave her and like I believed that I was a better person and changed my mind on myself and her, like because sometimes like people are like, oh, I want an apology. That's why I go to the Bible thing. Forgive them, they know not what they do, because people only act the way that you expect them to act. And you've experienced that too. How many times have you had a shitty person you dealt with and you saw something better in them and then they became better? But and then when you forgive them, because it's like, well, what am I doing why do I see this person this way and what's wrong inside of me? Not saying that we have stuff wrong in us, and not saying that's the hard part. Don't judge yourself too hard and don't judge the other person too hard. It's just kind of like taking everything neutral and natural. And it's the whole thing is hard to be spiritual. They call it, and this is going to be more of a Christian term, Catholic term, but it's like Christ mindset. Like Christ, like we're like Christ-like, where it's like you forgive everybody, you don't take anything personally.
It's hard to forgive people, but I have become to learn that a lot, and I'm pretty kind of good at it now. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it is hard though. Yeah. Because I've dealt with a lot of bad people. Yeah. And I guess it depends on the situation, because like, for example, like I'm at work, since you're working with that person every day, you tend to kind of like, okay, take a breather. You build up a story and you don't get a break from it. Yeah, because it's like you're going to see this person again tomorrow. If you want to work comfortable and at peace, you're going to have to kind of like face the situation and kind of like talk about it, I guess. Yeah. And try to figure things out, because like you want to go to work at peace. You want to go to work like, okay, I'm going to work with a good person. I want to work comfortable. I'm going to work fine and make my day be good. Because when you go back and knowing the fact that you work next to that person is like, oh my God. Changing the way you see them, even when they don't change in front of your face. But you have to deny the facts. Yeah. And it sucks. It does. It does suck, But then, I mean, people do change and they try to be better. Yeah. So it gets better. And then when you see the good, even if it's just a little shimmer of it, like I said, when I was like trying to like, I think our relationship is a really good testament to this stuff, because it's literally we both seen the best and the worst of each other. So like if we were both to just focus on like, think about whenever you focus on like, so even on your side, it would probably be the same thing. But like if I focus on one of your faults, like I see something I don't like in you, and then I think about it a lot, then another thing might pop up, and it might not be something I have a problem with, but I'll find a problem with it. And then I find another problem and another problem.
Same. It's not just a relationship, but like that's why I think a lot of marriages will get divorced and people break up is because you keep looking for.
Yeah.
You remember one bad thing and you look for problem after problem, and then it leads to fights. Even if the other person's not doing anything, you create that story, and then eventually they will become that way because you see them that way. So that's why they say forgive them; they know not what they do. People don't know why they're going to treat you a certain way because you saw them that way first. Same thing with a coworker or a friend or a family or whatever. But it's like you do that, and then someone's gonna put me to the test. John put me to the test. Do I remember your story? Yeah, your story is from my memory. There's 2 SPs. One of them has a stream. You're going to be on her channel. The other SP, you guys, I believe, are in contact. Last time I checked, things are going good and moving forward. And what's it called? I don't know if you have contact with the second one. And I don't know if the one with the stream is the one that you were in contact with. But from the bits and pieces,
I would lose track of all of that.
I'm like Santa Claus with people's relationships.
You'd be like the first SP, the second SP, then the second SP, and the first. I'm like, what? Who's who?
Yeah,
I can't.
I'm pretty good with remembering them, and I don't know. He could correct me. He could correct me right now, but I do know that I do remember he has 2 SPs. He's been in and out of the Discord. He comes to every live. He's one of the first people on every live.
That's good.
Yeah, so I'm pretty good to remember that. Sicario's been around for 2 years.
John?
Yeah.
Okay.
The last conversation I had with Sicario, he was talking about demons, and Mama Delia has been around the channel for a long time, and now the Discord. Brian, that's my training partner. Josh has been around for a long time as well. I know his story, but I'm not going to read everyone's stories. But yeah, just to show John's test. Yeah, I pay attention. I'm like, I'm the Santa Claus of manifesting.
Oh yeah, he remembers all right.
I remember a lot of things.
He'll tell you the time and the date. Trust me.
I'm special.
I mean, I know.
I'm special.
I know. He goes, yes, I got evidence. I'm like, well, whatever, man. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I'm like a detective with stuff. I pay attention to all little details on everything. I don't know. Maybe I'm on some spectrum or something. I don't know. Because like even when I go to her house, like I'll be like, because like her room has a lot of like different like perfumes, bottles, and stuff. He's just trying to be nosy. That's no, I won't even be looking. I'll sit in your room and you'll have something on the TV.
No, he'll be sitting in my room. He'll be looking around, looking what's different.
Yeah,
I seen it.
I look around. I'm like,
I seen it.
That's
you
different.
just sit there and you just look around, see what's different.
And you don't think it's just you?
You think it's just caught you.
Yeah, you think it's just you?
It's just you.
No, it's not just you. It's everybody. I go places and I figure out I go to my parents' house.
No, but
I'm like,
saying, yeah, but you need to stop being nosy. That's
not being nosy.
Yes, you are.
My brain's just doing what it does.
No, it does not. No.
It's in detective mode.
Whatever.
Say, is this new? Is that new?
All the time, man.
I didn't say nothing last time I saw your pink hat with the cross on it, and I was like, "That's a nice hat." I held my tongue. I literally opened my mouth and I stopped. I was gonna ask you if it's new, and then you're like, "By the way, I got you something," and you had 2 shirts for me that I'm guessing that you bought at the same place.
Oh, at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I put it together. Put me on SVU. But
he was gonna figure it out anyways.
Yeah. I would put the pieces together. That's the problem too. When you're like too much into stuff, if you're too much in the real world trying to figure things out, you might put together the pieces wrong by making assumptions.
Mm-hmm.
If your mind is in a bad place, you make negative assumptions about stuff if you're an overthinker, which I'm pretty sure there's other people like me too with like the mind where it's like, it's not just a relationship with everything. You put it together. Like I'll go into work and I'll notice something, but I can't tell what it is. So I'll wait. And it's like, I notice a presence or a feel of something different before I know what it is. When you see me looking around, I'll do it at a gym. Like I went to the gym. I told you the one over here on the corner, and I told you they got all new machines and stuff.
Wait, right here?
Yeah, the one around the corner. I don't know if I told
you. Here.
Yeah, the CFX.
Okay.
They got a bunch of new machines, but I walked in. I'm like, I didn't look at the machines. I was kind of looking up. I'm like, something's different, and I realized different paint on that wall. That the logo's new. Oh, and then I see the next thing I noticed. I'm like, but then they didn't have all new machines. They were like peppered in, and I'm like, that one's new. That one's new. This one's old, but it's new, and it's like where they had it from, and I put that all together. So like, and I hadn't been to that gym in like almost a year.
Yeah, that's probably why you noticed a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, so I pick up on it quick, and it's like, so I walk in there, I walk into work, I walk into my parents, like whatever. I've always said, that's how I know people's stories too. I do that, and I give this little informations like that.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, guys, I mean, if you guys don't have any questions, it's already 15 minutes over the time I told her, and she's got to get to bed. So if you want to see me and her do another live, let us know. If you have any questions, let us know. We are going to do a video for the membership channel. I decided it right now, unless we break up after this.
Membership channel?
So on the channel here, I thought I got rid of it, but there's a paid membership. So I think the price is $5 a month. I have it set to. So you get extra videos, and then you get a little badge on there that says, like the badge color indicates how long you've been a member.
Yeah.
And then I shout you out on the live streams, which shout out to Ratasha and Christy for being the members, the first 2 members. I appreciate you guys. We got 3 videos out now at the moment. Right now I'm doing esoteric stuff and creepy stories, haunted stories that I know because of Halloween time. Like the time I encountered the Grim Reaper. I told you that story, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one I did? Oh, the exorcism of RJ's house. I did that when I exorcised the house. Did I ever tell you? Oh, I did tell you that story. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, I was manifesting her at the same time, and like I had movement with her. He was hyping me up for a manifestation and all this stuff, and then the exorcism began shortly after that. And then what's the other video I got up there? Oh, and then the time I had a vision, my vision of Neville. So the next video, probably 2 weeks from now, will be me and her talking about the intimate times of our relationship, but not in a sexual way, but basically like more about like the 3D versions of how we met.
Oh,
not the esoteric manifestations and stuff, more or less like the deep dark truths of how I was when I met you and how you were.
Oh my God.
I have decided it. The first day.
It's so
and like,
freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I gotta leave some kind of cliffhanger to it, like.
Oh my God, that I cannot forget though.
Yeah. That all those stories, my embarrassing moments. I've shared a lot of stuff on the channel, but we'll get deeper into it.
Oh my God. That is so hilarious. That just brings me back like flashbacks.
Some good memories and like. I'm falling for
That's
this guy.
funny.
What the hell?
I'm like, how could I?
Yes.
Why?
Look at him in here with his bright yellow shirt. This shirt and that bright yellow one are some of my first lifting shirts, and
I
I
don't
wore
think
them.
I've seen you on this one like that the first time we met.
No, you didn't.
It was the
it's
yellow one.
The yellow one when we met. With this one, I bought them at the same time. This one I did in our video. We have a video together, I think.
On that one, on that shirt?
No, I don't know. It's the one you bought me. It's that black one you bought me. You were wearing red for the Valentine's video. Which, by the way, Nick and Lily or Muscular Mystic, check out those channels as well.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember.
Yeah. It was that black hoodie you bought me, the stringer that's all the way down to here, which I won't wear right now because my fucking belly's out. So until I lean out, I won't wear it again.
I don't know. I don't remember.
You bought me a lot of workout shirts, yeah.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. With that, guys, I love you very much. Thank you for tuning in. John appreciates us both. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
So
try to be here more often as I can.
Yeah, sounds good. I like the sound of that. And there's still time before bed.
Life gets busy sometimes.
It does. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, life gets busy, but you got to make time for your priorities and stuff. Yeah, and time goes by really quick. So enjoy the little things. Stay on a regular schedule. Know why you're doing what you're doing. I'm not just talking to you guys. I'm talking to me too. Know why you're doing what you're doing. Stay focused on your goals. Have other goals besides the relationship, and focus on just becoming a better version of yourself. Because loving yourself is loving the other person. It doesn't sound like it makes sense, but it does. Like, if I love myself more, it's going to reflect in how I treat her. But if I'm a miserable person, I'm going to be a bad boyfriend. If I'm a miserable person, I'm a bad friend, because those are the people who hate on you for doing well. Like, there's a quick thing. It's like in my friend group, it's like, tell the one dude, it's like piping him up. It's like, dude, you're 6'2" and you weigh this much and you're lean, you look good. And he's like, I'm like, I wish I was 6'2". He's like, I wish I had your beard. But it's like, we're not hating on each other. It's like you're building each other up.
Yeah.
The other guy was like, we all break each other's balls, but like, he's like, what do you think about this? Let's fucking around. And I'm like, you got a really good peak on your arm. He's like, for real? For real? And especially like for guys, it's really good to have a group of friends like that. Women too, but guys,
especially guys.
But like
guys
for guys,
girls.
Because for guys, for guys, it's like we don't hear it. See, we get
guys
stuff like
are
that.
worse than girls.
No, I mean, women always get compliments. This is the real thing. They get a lot of compliments. Guys don't get many compliments. We're expected to, you know.
But see, for us women, I feel like for us women, we prefer compliment from women because women should stick each other because we're women do compliment each other a lot. Not really.
No?
No.
Because on the outside, well, it's all fake shit, right? When they're like, oh, you look great, but really they're like being an asshole to you.
No.
Because you see it like they hear more stuff, but I think women are better at processing that. Men, we don't care. We'll carry the burden, but like a lot of times you think like we're taught to not really be proud of ourselves.
It's
to like
rare.
to nobody
Okay,
like women never compliment men, and it kind of sucks.
It's rare when a woman will compliment another woman. No less bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
But just to be like, damn, you know, you have a nice ass. No less bullshit.
Yeah.
Damn, you got nice biceps, nice arms. No less bullshit. Like,
yeah. And
you know, actually make a girl feel better about each other because from a man it is like, all right, okay, I got
well, you know the guy's what he's trying to get out of it anyway.
Right, so, yeah. But for women, I feel like it's different because amongst women, it's like, you know, there's a lot of envy and jealousy amongst women.
Right.
So their pride is too much to compliment someone.
And it happens like guys too. Like I told you at the bodybuilding show, it's like the guys who were in the best shape were the ones being the biggest bitches. It's like, damn, like the rest of us, it's like, okay, we're not on your level, but we're complimenting each other. It's like, oh, you look good here, bro. You look good. And so it's rare to find people like that want to build you up genuinely and not just be a condescending asshole.
No, it's for women, it's different. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer to get compliments from a woman because it's like, oh damn, I'm like, okay, coming from a woman because I'm like, damn, you look good.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you want to get compliments from women.
Right.
Because we rarely get any compliments from each other as women.
Right. Mm-hmm. And like for guys, it's like you rarely get compliment. Well, unless you're like kind of like famous or in the public eye or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like if The Rock was a regular guy in the gym before he deflated, before he got off cycle.
Deflated.
Before he wound up like how he is. But imagine
somebody like, popped him.
He's like in a regular.
Somebody popped him. What happened?
Yeah, like imagine he's out in the regular gym. Nobody's gonna like. No one's gonna like. Girls are gonna be like, oh my god, you look good, and approach him really because girls don't really approach dudes in the gym. It's rare. It's like it does happen, but it's rare. We were just talking about that too. But it's like he wouldn't get the attention he gets. It's because he's in the public light.
Well,
yeah, so same thing with
but
women.
Then I mean, like, for women to approach a guy, a girl's gonna approach a guy, and the guy'll be like, "Oh yeah, you know, because she thinks I'm fine and shit." I'm like,
this is the funny thing though. Bye. This is the funny thing though. When I talk to you, or women clients and stuff, they all say the same thing. It's like they see the men as the ones who think that they're better than women. But when you talk to guys and guy clients and stuff, we would be like afraid if a woman comes up to us in the gym. Like it shows that your self-concept's not there. Or like, because guys are not used to being approached in the gym. No, for real. Fellas in the chat, guys are not used to being approached.
Doubt it.
How many times have you ever approached a guy?
I ain't gonna approach a guy because they're all cocky as fuck.
See? But like guys.
They be like, oh, guys look good. I'm like, no, you don't with your little booster. Body
not just in the gym, but like anywhere. Like guys don't get approached nowhere really. But I do know that it happens because I know women clients who approach guys and like they've gone up to guys and it's like, and then but here's the thing, they expect to get turned down and they'll say the same thing as you. Their mindset is, oh, I'm gonna get turned down, and it will be a cocky guy. But it's like you go up to any other guy, he'd be humbled, like, oh my, thank you, like thank you for the compliment of coming up to me. Mm-hmm. But that's again the law of assumption. You assume that they're going to be cocky, and that's all you're ever going to experience if you do it. For men, you expect to be rejected. So every time you go up to a girl, every girl I pretty much asked out when I was a kid, all rejected me when I was a little kid. Like
you were just a little kid.
Well, a little kid means high school and like late teens and early 20s.
Oh, okay.
Well, early 20s until I met you.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, I would get.
I went on a lot of dates, would not come up with me if it wasn't for that other person.
Exactly. That person who introduced us was the only reason I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't even know where he was taking me. I said, the only reason I followed him was because he left his gym bag and I don't trust that gym. And I'm like, dude, you're leaving your bag. He goes, no, well, now you got to bring it, or otherwise I'm going to get robbed. I'm like, I know you're going to get robbed. That's why I'm saying take you. I got to introduce you to someone. And it turned out to be a good thing, but I went there and I was just like, because I was in a heartbroken state or whatever, and we'll go more into the story on the other channel, but it was just kind of like glossed
I
over.
think they know the story.
They know most of it, yeah, and it's like, but I was kind of like the thing. It's what's it called? I fully expect women to approach me. Already has happened multiple times, so yeah, I don't have to do anything. It's so nice, such a relief. Exactly. Well, see, that's good. That's a good way to change your mindset because now you can be the confident guy, confident, not cocky, but like confident, and you feel good and honored that it's happening, and you expect it to happen. But a lot of men, like in their mind, it's like, oh, they're not going to come up to us. But I won't lie. Like when I met you, and like we weren't. I wouldn't say we weren't anything, but we weren't a relationship. We were just whatever, like friends with benefits. When I would go out to bars after that, even though I was with a negative group of friends, I'm like, I feel like these women are going to come up to us. They never did, but like when we would go to the bar though, I had more confidence speaking to them because the other guys were like, we're losers. And then of course the women wouldn't hang out, but like, but that's because they were so negative. It's like the women that talk, yeah.
I remember that. Oh my God, that is so bad.
Yeah.
I remember when they used to tell you a bunch of shit. I'm like, why are you hanging with those people?
Yeah.
Why? Those are not your friends.
Yeah, it's like, oh, just because they're funny. Yeah.
Wow, because they're being like,
because their life sucks and
exactly.
Well, like we talked about, like the only thing that group ever talked about was I remember when. Remember when this happened? Remember when that happened? And to quote The Sopranos, remember when's the lowest form of conversation. Because it's literally people who always say remember when, and they always talk about the past. It's because they don't have a future or a present. But anyway, guys, I'm going to keep going off rambling. She's way over her bedtime. So I love you very much. Thank you for being here. And
you have nothing else to see there and the questions? Any questions?
No, there's no questions.
Or anything?
No questions before we log off, I guess. Just John telling some good stories. You take care as well, John. Love you guys very much. I'll be live again normal time next Monday at noon. Either this week or next week, we'll have another video together with us. And then
we'll try.
We'll try.
No promises, because we always say we do.
We always say, yeah. Let's aim for it, but I will, if not that, on the membership channel, I will post some other stuff. Hi, Mom. Welcome in. We're just signing up. Hopefully you had an easy day at work. Love you very much. Love the rest of you guys. Love you too. And we'll see you guys next Monday for sure. And we'll figure it out from there.
Bye. Damn, that was a long